Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate, and welcome back to another video here in Water Tank Splits. As you can see on the screen right here, we are talking about the Centurion Mark 5.1, aka the Dingo. This thing is gorgeous. I freaking love this tank. This is such a nice looking tank. It's so cool, and not just the fact that it is indeed an Australian tank. That's right, you can see the Australian flag right there, so very, very true to my heart indeed. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this specific tank is because it's currently on offer in the store, the Black Friday store right now. There's still 5 days left to purchase this tank, and it's, as you can see, it's currently $13.99. Well, it's about $14 Australian. Now, I believe it's about $10 US or something like that, or $11. I could be wrong. But what you get is very, very nice indeed. You get undoubtedly one of the best British-style medium tanks at Tier 8. That's for sure. It's basically the best Centurion-style tank that you can get at Tier 8, hands down. The STRV, the Tier 8 Swedish medium tank, which is basically just a Centurion, just better. This is better than that tank. This is better than that tank. And this is on offer. You not only do you get the Centurion Mark 5.1, you also get 3 black box containers. You get a garage slot. You get 1,755 power cells. You get 45 coupons. And on top of that, you get yourself the Dingo camouflage, which is awesome. Very, very nice indeed. And I mean, for 14 bucks, you're getting yourself a very, very nice Tier 8 collector tank. Now, this tank is very, very nice. As I said, it's got really very, very nice statistics as well. The turret armor is very, very, very strong. 254 millimeters of armor on the front of the turret. You've got 127 on the rear, which means that unless something has got more than 127 millimeters pen on high explosive, you're very, very rarely going to be penned on the back of your turret. Do keep in mind though, the rear of your tank is only 40 millimeters. Now, the upper hull armor is 127 millimeters thick. Now, do keep in mind, you do have a slightly angled armor profile. So play this tank in a hold down position if you are indeed playing the role as a medium tank. The gun is beautiful. It's a 20 pounder. Beautiful, beautiful gun. Beautiful gun. It's got 3-second aim time, 0.299 dispersion. It's got 2285 DPM, but of course, if you're running both the T and of course, if you're running both the pudding and tea and the black tea provision, and of course, like myself, you're running the gun rammer, it does increase the damage per minute by quite a bit. So you're basically going to have about 2300 to 2400 DPM, which is, fairly decent at Tier 8 indeed. Your reload is, I think it drops down to like 4.2 seconds or something like that, if you're running all the gun rammer and the provisions that I was talking about. You do have 226 millimeters of AP pen, and APCR is 258, and you do about 190 per AP shot. So it's very, very nice. It's a very, very nice tank. I would definitely recommend buying it. 100% I would recommend buying this tank, as you will see in this replay. Watching Viet Min 132 playing in his Centurion Mark 5.1. And he's not rocking the Dingo camouflage. I'm a little bit upset, to be honest with you. I would have liked to see the Dingo camouflage being rocked by this, frankly, sexy Australian tank. You ask any Aussie out there, and they'll tell you, any Aussie tanker, and they'll say, yeah, this is the greatest of the Centurions because it is Australian. Because we just made it better. We showed those Brits how it's done. And if anyone wants to fight in the comments and tell me I am wrong, please do so. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to. This is an open discussion. Anyway, regardless, what is it to say about the Centurion 5.1? Why have I recommended you, the player base, to buy this tank? Because it's currently on offer right now. Why did I recommend buying it? Well, for a few reasons. First and foremost, it's got great mobility. Like you can clearly see, he's literally rocking and rolling across the hills and going up and down the hills, and he's doing very well, right? He clearly can get around the map very, very nice and very easily. He gets a nice shot on the move there. That's another thing about this tank, is that it's got great accuracy. Now, the values themselves might not showcase how good the accuracy but I can guarantee you it's very, very nice. It's very nice. That 45 TP is having a bit of an issue there. He's in a bit of a pickle. I mean, he should be side scraping, or at least just showcasing his turret, but he's literally giving him free shots there. Yep. And yeah, I guess that's what happens when oh, okay, gets a kill there. Fair enough. Onwards and upwards. So, why is this such a good tank? Well, for starters, it's of course the Australian engineering. That's number one, as we know. But also, it's very much a Centurion, just different. That's all it is. It's literally a Centurion. Now, the Centurion 1 at tier 8 is a great tank anyway. It's got great pen, it's got great DPM, it's got great accuracy. It doesn't have a lot of armor, and it doesn't have a lot of mobility, whereas this thing does. It's got better armor than the Centurion 1 on turret and on the hull, and it's got better mobility, and it just looks better. It's a much more agile tank, and you can snapshots off, as you can see that he's been doing. He's been moving out, snapshotting a shot, and going back into cover. Shooting, cover, shooting, cover, shooting, cover. You can do this all day long. He's trying to hit that. Also, this Jagdpanther, God knows what he was thinking. He's like, oh, there seems to be a Centurion there. I'm on very low hit points. I best turn my tank around and try to shoot him. It was a bad move by that Jagdpanther. But onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. I mean, here we go. We got this guy here in the M4EO he's doing his level best to try and do some kind of damage to Viet Minh over here. Unfortunately, he doesn't do much, and he does get killed. So now Viet Minh is on 2,561 damage. He's blocked 290, so that's one shell he's blocked. And he is on 3 kills. But now, it's a 3 versus 1 situation. He's on a 3 versus 1 situation. And you know what's even cool about this? It's 1 heavy tank, 1 medium, and 1 light tank. Which means it gives you a good diversification and a good idea of how this tank performs against said tanks, against a heavy, a light, and a medium. Now, the tanks do keep in mind, these tanks are the Chimera, the Skoda T56 heavy tank, and of course the M4190 Cruel Twist. So, what's going to happen? Let us have a look. Is this going to be a bloodbath, or is it going to be quite an easy win for our protagonist over here? Who knows? We're going to have to see. He gets a nice shot right there, and he's still on quite a bit of hit points. He's on basically 3/4 of his hit points, which is ideal. As you can see, he basically preserved his hit points throughout the entire game. He wanted to preserve because I presumed he knew that it was best to preserve and take shots only when you knew you were able to take them rather than take any risks. Come on, he gets an... Oh, beautiful there. And as you saw, that shot there from the M41 was a HEP shell. He was trying to HE the sides because he knew he could pen. Didn't quite work out that well. Here we go. The Chimera bounces him. Which is unfortunate. But he does get a bounce. However, he is hitting the turret cheeks on this Chimera in such a tight spot. You wouldn't expect any other tank to do it. But this tank was able to do it. And the reason for that is because of this incredible accuracy. He gets another bounce. Is he going to get another bounce from the T56? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the bounce. I thought he got a bounce before. He did. He got a bounce. 1,340 damage bounced. He's up to 4,754 damage. He's on 5 kills. Is he going to get the Kolobanovsky? Oh my god, here we go. Oh, the Chimera does get a shot into him, but I mean, it's an easy kill. Here we go. Done. Done, done, done. All done. Look at it, he's got his gun up in the air. Beautiful. In celebration. He's got his gun up in the air in celebration. Oh, mastery. He's got all the medals, all the medals. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the credits. 259,000 credits. Wow. That is insane. Absolutely amazing job there, my friend. Match that was by Viet Minh. You legend, mate. I mean, 6 kills, over 5,000 damage, all the medals in the whole world. What a legend. This goes to show just how good this tank can be in the right hands, and even if you play it like a conventional average player, you're still going to do pretty well because it's a really nice tank to play. It's quite easy to play as well. I mean, there is some level of skill that you need. You need to know how to basically use British medium tanks, which is understandable. But I mean, for $14 or $11 if you're in the US, it's a good deal. And it's a no-brainer. If I'm honest, it's a great deal, and I would recommend it. All right, cool as honey, cool as honey. And that's it, guys. That is literally it. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what else you'd like me to review and what else you'd want me to do, and we'll keep it at that. See you later.